Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a slightly different video. It's more like a banter video. The same team as yesterday, Shadow Annihilape, Gastrodon and Galarian Moltres. So let's get into the first match. Today I actually went very good. 5-0, 2-3, 3-2, 3-2 and then another 5-0. So let's go. Okay, Shadow Annihilape into Primeape. Primeape, you're gonna get squashed by the counter attack. Swapped into Ludicolo, I'm buffing a little bit. Then I'm gonna just counter swap into Moltres. So this whole team is basically core broken by Galarian Moltres again. The first one will be Scald, so I'm not going to shield because I know I can take one Scald. Then going directly for the Ancient Power. Now Ancient Power will not do a lot of damage because it's resisted by both the water. So, but somehow he shields, which gives me an idea that Galarian Moltres core breaks something at the back as well. So I'm going for the next Ancient Power immediately. Good thing is that he's doing bubbles, so I can time my moves and also at the same time outpace. Okay. Now coming back with Shadow Annihilape. Now if you give Annihilape extra energy and shield, he will just run you over like a truck. So let's see, Scout coming in. And here we go, what's the next guy? It could either be back the Primeape or the Golai support. So that was the thing that was scaring that Moltres was core broken with. So I could have shielded the first Skull, which would make my life a lot easier. But no, I'm just gonna run away with Annihilape. Rage Fist again, and this time it's gonna knock out, or maybe very close to knocking out. I guess it'll knock out. Golai support is quite frail here. Yep, and then we end the match with Primeape, and now I knew my win count was just to go for Annihilape, but no, I'm just gonna try for a risky play, going with Gastrodon. Let's see how much Rage Fist does on Gastrodon. Okay, this time I shielded, so I thought it was a close combat. He farmed up to 5, so yeah, so this time it could be a close combat. Let's see. No, it's not a close combat. So Rage Fist down, and his Earth Power is gonna take out the Primeape. Yeah, so it seems like everybody is ready. Not ready for the lead of Shadow Annihilape. I don't know why. It's okay, I do know why, because it's very hard to beat at the start. So yeah, Shadow Annihilape is a very good lead. So you guys can try that. Okay, from this point on, the clips are going to be fast forward. So I'm going to talk a little bit faster. And we'll start with some banter. So let's see. We have, I think I'm rank 19, rank 18, I can't even see the rank. Lantern into Annihilape, good lead, so I'm just gonna farm up all the way until 7 and fire the Rage Fist on charge attack priority. What are you gonna do, Lantern? What are you gonna do? I have a Gastrodon at the back as well, so this is going to be pressure onto the Lantern. You're not shielding, that's bad for you. I'm just gonna farm you down and then give you a question on whether to you shielded on 1 HP, so that was stupid. You shouldn't shield Lantern on 1 HP, just come in with your next Pokemon and try and farm down the Annihilape. Now you give me extra farm and I'm going to Rage Fist you again. This is extra damage. I leave the switch clock on myself. I'm going to come in with Gastrodon because I'm afraid there's a grass type at the back for me to kill. So I'm saving my Galarian Moltres for that. And what comes in at the back, grass type, that's the whole reason why I saved the Galarian Moltres. So it's a prediction. You just gotta be ready for these kinds of situations. Galarian Moltres coming in, going directly for the Brave Bird, but no, watch out for the catch, and let's go Brave Bird. Easy game number 2. Recently, I've been finding the games in Scroll Cup quite manageable. If you understand the meta, I think what I like to do is find Pokemon that are very good in the lead. Once you get a good lead, most of the time, you can pivot yourself into good situations. Winning lead is probably 50% of the job of your whole game. Okay, Shadow Annihilape into a normal Annihilape. I will win CMP, so I'm going directly for Rage Fist. He catches on something or Manjabas. Okay. Mandibuzz, so I'm going directly into Galarian Moltres. Galarian Moltres beats Mandibuzz on all shield scenarios, so going directly for the first Ancient Power. Does this increase my stats? No, it doesn't. Okay, not shielding this one. Since he did shield, I'm also not going to shield. Area is coming in, doing not so much damage. Coming in the next Ancient Power. Yeah, and this takes out Galarian Moltres, coming back with Annihilape. Now, I'm not going to shield with this because I know it's just a Rage Fist. Going to do some wing attack damage, then go down. Coming in with Gastrodon. Okay, why I came in with Gastrodon? I wanted to try and draw what's at the back. So now that he's going Rage Fist, I know that there's something at the back that is maybe weak to Gastrodon, but I didn't know why he didn't switch out after that. So, but the more I stayed in, the more I feel like it's strong, something stronger to Gastrodon. So I'm just trying to get as much energy as possible on my Annihilape, and at this point I'm just going to farm down. His Rage Fist will be shielded, and his Toxapex. So yeah, actually when I came in with the Annihilape, he should have stopped in with his Toxapex to get some energy, but now he's in a situation where I can basically keep firing the Rage Fist. Yeah, and mistake. So why do you give me extra energy? If you give me extra energy, I will just basically put pressure on you, and if you didn't come in earlier, now Gastrodon will kill you with a power. Easy. Second game. I always think that if they don't show you the rank is pretty, like, there's a very big difference in the rank. So if you don't see the rank, this is my guess, if you don't see the rank on the battle screen, it means that the player might not be within your rank. So that's why you see a few misplays here. Okay, Poliwrath into Annihilape. This is very, very good. He swaps into Lantern. I swap back into Gastrodon. So that's basically alignment locked. No shooting everything here. Going for the full. Oh no, I'm not going for the full. I'm just going to threaten him. Yeah, I want this Lantern off the field as fast as possible. Right, so now we have a bit of residual energy. Poliwrath coming in. I'm going directly for the Earth Power. This will chip Poliwrath if he doesn't shield. So low, and now we have Galarian Moltres. This is a call break his team. Another call broken team. What the hell, man? Next game. Let's go. Scroll Cup. This is the fourth game of the first set. I think this first set I went 5-0. So easy peasy. Annihilape into Gastrodon. Another good lead. We're gonna farm up to 7. And then fire. Rage Fist number 1. Boost up the counter damage. And now I'm just going to go for the full farm down after he throws his move. This time I think he baited with Body Slam. I think. Oh no, he's Earth Power. Okay, good. Comes with Mandibuzz. I'm going to farm till the Ice Punch first. If you don't shield this is heavy damage. He's okay. Coming in with Galarian Moltres. Counter swap. Farm up a little bit. I know I can take 2 or 3 Aerial Aces. Then going for the overfarm. Another Aerial Ace coming in. Yeah, this is where it gets tricky. I don't want to leave myself to get knocked out. So going Ancient Power. Going for the next Ancient Power. 2 in a row. See if it shields this. If it shields this, I'm coming directly with Annihilape. No, it doesn't shield. Okay. So now it's Morpeko. Still coming with Annihilape. And Gastrodon cleans it up. Bye bye. So as the league goes on, Morpeko is getting very, very hard to use. Yeah, that's in my opinion. So if you guys can try not to use Morpeko unless you keep yourself in like a Morpeko ABB situation. You need to cover Fairy and fighting, which is very, very hard to cover. Rank 19. Okay, let's go for the next few games. Okay, rank 19. Let's go into rank 17. Annihilape into Toxapex. I'm gonna farm up to 7 or 8. 8, yes, 8. Okay, so the way to win this is to first pick up the brine. Sorry, soak the first brine because it doesn't do a lot of damage. And let's go for the second Rage Fist after another 7. Yep. And have the next Brine, so coming in, I'm just gonna farm down after this. Every poison jab is resisted, but the counters are got boosted, and now we have a Rage Fist coming in onto a Azumarill. Azumarill, we're gonna let this go and let him farm, so he's about 2 bubbles ahead. We're coming in Gastrodon, and Galarian Moltres just has to clean up the Primate. So here it's a bit tricky. We Ancient Power first, but I think at this point he went for the double close combat. So close combat number 1, yep. Close combat number 2. So I wanted to shield the first one because I didn't want him to farm me, to have the ability to farm me down. Yeah, and now pressuring with the Ancient Power, he shields, and now Gastrodon against Azumarill. Azumarill will not be able to reach 2 play routes before I reach to an Earth Power, so that is game over. You should have just resigned from that point. Yeah. Okay, next game. Something I used to note, Galate actually works better with Charm as the fast move. It surprises a lot of people, I think. Okay, let's go. Annihilate to Brionne, going to fire on good timing, 7. And now going for Gastrodon. Okay, he comes in with Mandibuzz, I respond with Galarian Moltres. Galarian Moltres gonna farm, extra farm. Something to note that Galarian Moltres actually paces very, very slowly to Ancient Power. So you gotta, at the start, if you are in a resistant matchup like this, it's important to farm up more and then get to almost close to 2 Ancient Powers, because it's a lot better that way to fire a double than to fire one at a time. Yep, and this is Brionne coming back. Project coming in, so now they are low on shields, and we have a Toxapex. This whole game is basically over for you, bitch. Okay. Body Slam coming in, and I still have 1 shield remaining. So if you're core broken like this, it just means that your team has a few holes. Holes that whenever you get like holes, that means like you can get core broken. My team can get core broken. If you put a Shadow Galate with Charm at the back, it's quite hard to get core broken. And a catch onto Galarian Moltres, yeah. So actually I went for the risky play. I could have fired the Body Slam earlier, but I just wanted to try and catch. But if the catch fails, he basically gets extra energy and foul play goes off. So we got to be careful about what we catch on and when we catch. Yeah. So today is all about risky play. Yeah. So I think in the later videos you'll see me do a lot of risky play. Earlier I want to try and get my elo up to about ace rank. So going for Rage Fist on 6 counts of counter. That's a shield. He shields, so I think I can take 1. Whoa, the crunch does a lot of damage. Okay, the second one I'm going to shield. Wait, I don't shield. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I come in Gastrodon. Okay. Yeah, I see that's good play as well. Yeah. Okay, but there was a thought of me trying to save the Annihilate, but I think in the end I went for the extra shield and extra energy on Gastrodon, and now we have Morpeko. Morpeko gonna take the full force of the Brave Bird. Yes, it's electric, but now we have Gastrodon with 2 shields to hide behind. So I don't care what you do, I have to shield. Now I'm just going to farm down. Gastrodon into Poliwrath. We're just going directly for the Earth Power. Yeah, so a bit tricky. Actually, I could have saved the Annihilate. I think it would have done quite a lot of work at the back line. But I just wanted to see what was at the back and try to save shields for Galarian Moltres. But in the end, I think Gastrodon did the work, so yeah. Okay, we are facing an ace rank. Let's see if this guy is actually any good. Morpeko into Annihilate, bad lead. He's going to swap out into Goliathopod. I'm going to swap out into Moltres, doing super effective wing attack damage, and he's doing resisted Shadow Claws. Aquanet doesn't really threaten. I'm going to farm a bit more until the Ancient Power, but no, he runs on Charge Attack priority. So yeah, you may have the higher attack, but I do have the more super effective damage, and this will take you out. So coming in back with Morpeko, I guess he wants more farm on Morpeko. I'm just going to fire the Ancient Power. He might opt to shield this one. He wants to save on Morpeko. I'm just going to pivot into Annihilate immediately because I know I have the Gastrodon at the back. I'm going to shield up the first Aura Wheel. This second Aura Wheel will be Dark, and he swaps into Brione. So bad thing here, I already have the Rage Fist up, so it's going to be on equal pacing and we'll both take taken out. So this is where Annihilate can take out Brione. This Aura now this Aura Wheel has to hit. This C1 has to hit. If he doesn't take me out, I'm basically going to take him out. Yeah, this is a surprise. So Morpeko with Seed Bomber. Some people have like tricky Pokemon movesets. This is the thing about Blind Tree, where you can't really see what's at the back, so your prediction has to be very, very strong. Okay, rank 20 to rank 20. So that Ace guy wasn't really very good here. So Annihilate into Drapion. This time I think I decided to go for the shield. I mean the second time. The first time was obviously an Aqua Tail. He fired on 4 counts instantly. The reason why you don't do that is because you want to try and save energy for the later later time where you can fire. And you see, if I save the energy, I farm down Quagsire into Annihilate. I'm going to go for the first Rage Fist and try to get to a second Rage Fist. I do not get it. Quagsire is low. Coming with Gastrodon, this will be able to farm down. Same thing if I don't come in on Moltres, because I'm expecting a Crast at the back again, and this is the same thing. So Moltres is gonna take super effective Thunder Punch, so that's a surprise, right? So I gotta go farm a little bit more, and this will be the second time a Thunder Punch will fire. Going for the Ancient Power now. Why I need to farm up a bit more? Because I know the Quagsire has a shield to hide behind, so I wanted to at least farm a little bit more so that I have 2 moves and Gastrodon. So that was my win con there. Okay, so this set is actually 3 out of 5. Let's get into the next one. And now we are at Ace 2000 Elo. Exactly 2000, yeah? Okay, we are now at Ace 2000. Let's go for more. So we have Annihilape into Drapion. Let's go. Farm. He fires again at 5. This is a crunch. Given my experience, I know crunch does a lot on Shadow Annihilape, so I'm going to farm just below his second crunch. So it's 4 counts of crunch, and now this is second crunch, and then I'm just going to go for the full farm down after this. Not going to fire. He switches into Azumarill. I'm going to fire on 4 counts of counters, Rage Fist 1 time to get the health low enough, so that I'm going to go for Gastrodon. Now Gastrodon can take 2 play roughs before it gets taken out, and a few more bubbles, so I'm just going to farm. Okay, Body Slam coming in. See what it does. I think it's going to be a second play rough. Yep, I'm going to go for the next Body Slam. This will not take out, so yep. Then farming down with Annihilape, and now we have a full health Moltres with Annihilape with energy. Yeah, I went for bad timing because I know I needed to get to the next Rage Fist. So if I went on good timing, I think I would have died from the next one step. So yeah, And now Galarian Moltres into Gastrodon. Gastrodon doesn't have any moves that can threaten Galarian Moltres. So yeah, going directly for the Brave Bird. I could have gone for Ancient Power, but I think Ancient Power is resisted, so I'm just going to go directly. Oh, I do go for Ancient Power. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is where the win con happens. You have to undercharge so that you have the next move for Drapion, because I don't know, I forgot the counts on Drapion, so I went for the undercharge. Yeah, if Drapion was at a move, he would have knocked me out with Aqua Tail. I think I'm at Aqua Tail range. So yeah, opponent tried to be sneaky, but no, there is the undercharge decision. So this is a bit high level play when to undercharge, because I already know my win con is to use two charge moves onto Drapion and Gastrodon. So yeah. Okay, Annihilape into Annihilape. The next match, we're going for the CMP tie. I don't know why he's saving his shields. He should have shielded that Rage Fist. It's gonna do a lot of damage. I'm shielding up mine, and now I can go for the full farm down with the increased counter damage. Okay, Saber Eye. Watch how this Saber Eye takes. Very, very heavy. Although it's resisted, but it still does a lot of damage. Now Saber Eye is at low, and I'm coming in to clean up Gastrodon. So Gastrodon gonna take the full force of the foul play, which is not very hard, and now we're left with a Morpeko. So this is the risky play that I tried. Coming in with Galarian Moltres, just to soak up the Morpeko's energy, and I'm just gonna save the shield for Gastrodon. Yeah, that's game over. I could have just gone for Gastrodon straight, but I was afraid that he could overfarm, because I think he farms Psychic Fangs and then Aura Wheel, which that totals up to 9 counts. It's just nice on 18 turns, which is also the same turns as one whole Earth Power. So I wasn't sure if we were able to get to that point. Okay, this is where one of the losing scenarios, Shadow Annihilape. I tried to save some into Gastrodon, but I got the switch locked into Mandibuzz, and then yeah, you guys can just see the end play scenario. So Shadow Annihilape with Charm surprised me, and it core broke 2 of my backline and front line, which is Annihilape and Galarian Moltres, and I couldn't do anything about it because the charms was so heavy hitting. And one thing is, it could go toe to toe with Moltres as well. Later you'll see in the end game. Yeah, for this part I just went for whatever move that was available. I wanted to try to reduce the defense with Earth Power, but yeah, Mandibuzz takes me out. Coming with Galarian Moltres. Yeah, now taking resisted, and now you see he has an Annihilape as well. So this is the question. So I think his win con was to question whether I would go directly for the Brave Bird, but I tried to bait. So yeah, he gets the bait, and then I'm going for the Rage Fist. I think he shields up here, and that's where he saw both my Annihilape and Moltres. So he's just gonna go for full Charm farm down, which is where I know it's not a win scenario. So this team is basically core broken by Shadow Annihilape, which is something that now I need to be worried about. If Shadow Annihilape is running Charm, it defeats this team. So yeah. Okay, Annihilape into Toxapex, same scenario. We're going for 8 counts of Shadow Claws into Rage Fist. Again, another 8 counts. We're gonna not shield the first Brine. So I've seen many of these same scenarios. So this is the good thing about Scroll Card, is that you see a lot of repeated scenarios if you keep running the same team. And once you get used to what is the correct strategy to defeat your opponent, I think it's quite easy to keep playing the same thing. Rage Face into Gastrodon, now coming with Galarian Moltres. Here, I could have come in with Gastrodon, but I didn't think there was a grass at the back, because then they will be triple weak to like flying. So I'm just gonna come in with Galarian Moltres directly. And what's in the back? I think it's a Morpeko. I think. Oh, Quagsire. Okay, yeah, so that's even better. So he's running double Mud Voice with Toxapex. that's not a good trio actually. Yeah. Gastrodon into Quagsire. So everything here is resisted. Stone Edge is resisted. But okay, Mud Bomb is neutral. We're just going to go for the farm a little bit higher. So he has a Quagsire and a Gastrodon at the back. Sorry, a Toxapex at the back, which he caught, and luckily I pressed on Body Slam. So I'm going to go for the extra farm. And yeah, one more farm to Earth Power. Okay, so another 3 out of 5 here. Okay, now we are in the last set, so I'm just gonna do some comedy and risky play. This last set I was a bit because I couldn't believe the leads that I was getting. So yeah, you'll see some very risky play, and I'll just explain why I did the risky play and what was the actual win condition and what I could have done, but what I did differently and how it still turned out well. And I named the Palkia, so we're just going straight for the Rage Fist, and he's gonna go for the straight Aqua Tail as well. Palkia, very high attack stat, so the Aqua Tail is going to knock me out, so I'm going to go for a shield, and he wins CMP as well. So Rage Fist coming in, he didn't shield this, which was a mistake because now I'm on boosted counters on Gastrodon, although the Mud Slaps do hit very hard. Moltres coming in, let's go. So yeah, whatever he does, Body Slam or what, nothing really matters. And Toxapex, so now it's being core broken. Yeah. Okay, in this meta, Palkia is eligible, but it's not a very good thing because there's so many fighting types with very hard hitting neutral damage. Palkia's weakness, one of it is the neutral damage that it takes. You have to align it correctly onto the correct thing, which is very rare. Like even like a Shadow Quagsire, it's okay, but you get outpaced to the first Aqua Tail, 12 on Shadow Palkia, but 5 on Quagsire. So not really a good choice in this meta. Yeah, I think in the open Great League it's better, but okay, first Rage Fist coming through. He didn't shield this, so I directly swapped into Moltres to try and draw out something. I drew out a Mandibuzz, or more like we both counter swap, and this is a good scenario for Moltres. He waited a little bit, so I'm not sure why. I think he should have fired earlier if it's possible, because we are both in switch lock. The only way Mandibuzz can have a chance is if you fire first, because Ancient Power takes 8 counts, which you can fire on 15 after 5 air slash. Now going for the Ice Punch. Let's see if he shields this. Shield. So now we shield his Aerial Ace. I think I can reach another Ice Beam, so I'm gonna bait with so not bait, sorry, I'm just gonna go for the Rage Fist because I wasn't sure if I can reach the Ice Punch. And Hakamaho, so yeah, at this point I'm just gonna go straight for Earth Power, but I'm gonna watch for the catch. There is a catch coming. So what you have to do is basically wait for him to start the animation of his next move, and then go for your own charge attack, which is what I did. Moltres coming in, and let's see, Moltres takes a Hakamo. Yeah, it's super effective wing attack versus the Dragon Claw at 3 turns, so I win in a 1 HP scenario. Okay, I think this is the one with the super risky play, if I remember correctly. So let's see. My guess is, I think it was the Annihilape into Morpeko scenario. So a higher elo than me, but a bad lead. Annihilate into Morpeko. He saves swaps into Whiscash. I swap into Galarian Moltres. So I'm going to opt to no shield this. The right move is actually to shield. Use the shields here because I'm going to opt to no shield and bait with the Ancient Power. Now let's see if he calls the bait. So the reason why the best way is to shield, because you can go for double Brave Birds. And now this is where I go for the next Ancient Power, bait again. So it's another risky move. I should have just gone for the Brave Bird because Whiscash is Moltres is pretty useless here. So I am going to get taken out by the Scout. And now we have Annihilape. I'm going for the farm down for extra farm. And we have Quagsire. So we have Quagsire and we have Gastrodon. I'm just gonna go directly for the Rage Fist just before his first. I went for a CMP type, yeah, before the Aqua Tail. Going for the CMP type again. Rage Fist coming in, that would make him take out his last shield. Yeah, it was a CMP tie. As you saw, I tried to go for the catch, but no. CMP tie, now I'm catching. And he basically, yeah, core broken by Gastrodon. So this team, yeah, I mean, once you find a very, very good team, it's very easy to play. I'm having trouble trying to find different teams because every time I find a different team, it's also, there's always like some common weakness. This team, common weakness, yes, is Shadow Annihilape with Charm, but it's very rare to see that. Okay, Moltres into Annihilape. This is how a very heavily attack weighted Annihilape damages Moltres. Yeah, just now you saw, I mean, there was an opponent Annihilape did the Ice Punch on my Moltres, which was not very good because that wasn't, I don't think it was attack weighted, but this Annihilape is heavily attack weighted. So the IVs are actually not very good. It's actually very high on attack, but the reason why I want to go high on attack is because I want to win CNP, I want to hit very, very hard on certain things. So which is why sometimes a 0-15-15 IV is not very good. Gastrodon into Brionne, I'm going to farm down. And at the back is Toxapex. Now, a bit tricky here because Toxapex is on full health and I'm on low on Gastrodon, but when I come in with Planet Moltres, he knows he cannot win as well. Another game for me. Okay, and we are in, I think, the final game already. So this is 4 out of 5. This is the last set, 5 out of 5. I think I get to 2091 elo today. So I think that was this is a good start to the whole season. Okay, Annihilape into Gastrodon very, very quickly. Again, he's staying in. I don't know why. I think he has two things that I think Annihilape core breaks this team, so he has to stay in. I gotta shield the first potential Dragon Claw, but it's not a Dragon Claw, so I'm just gonna go for the full farm down. Ice Beam number 1, sorry, Ice Punch number 1 coming out of Mandibuzz. I think it shields this one. Oh, no. Okay, Ice Punch number 2. Doesn't shield again, coming in with Galarian Moltres, and this is where I bait out the Morpeko. So what is the play here? I'm supposed to leave the shield for Gastrodon, but no, I'm going for the risky play. I'm going for the first Ancient Power after the shield. So now we're on 0 shields. Opponent hasn't seen my Gastrodon. Just trying to farm up, but he got the counts correct. So he's on actually extra 7, so he's on 8. So he has one more count of the Aura Wheel, so he's gonna go for the first Psychic Fangs here. Oh, he went for Aura Wheel. Okay, then now he has no energy. And this is where the risky play comes in because Mandibuzz does take out my Gastrodon. Annihilape with 1 HP. Yeah. So that was a very, very risky play. Like I said, the original play was to go with Gastrodon for the Morpeko. But no, I tried to go for the risky play and it actually still worked out. Yeah. So we are at 2091 elo today. Thank you very much for watching.